Whoa, what a start! Manna with the 7-month resub, bursting with a 3-month resub, and Robin Peter with the 8-month resub. 8 months. Thank you so much, Robin. So I'm back from Denmark. I've had a good time. I'm actually a bit tired right now, but we're gonna get through this. Ooh, more resubs. Ulan Sullified with the 7-month resub. And Aquila Hammer, I missed you. Good luck today, he says, and has a 4-month resub. Congratulations with your victory in Denmark, says Robin Petter. Thank you. That yeah, it felt so good. Everything just came into place. Groger strikes with 1,000 bits. Congratulations on the amazing tournament and huge rating gain. Yeah, no, 2 amazing tournaments in a row will do that to you. As a matter of fact, my performance in the Norwegian Championship was, I mean, it was lower, but it was just barely lower than Extracon Open. So it was just 2 amazing tournaments in a row. Chespe with the 7-month resub. Thank you. Apparently, July has been hammer time, says that Thomas. Yes, it certainly has. And Ulan Solo feed with the 333 bits. Thank you. Pushed Upons asks, did you win the tournament? Yes. Yes, I did. 8.5 points out of 10. And a rating performance above 2750. So I'm very happy. The Unlikely Knight says that I'm hyped up about the World Championship match. Can you give us some thoughts on it? I'm very impressed actually that you're hyped already. It's still another 3 months, no? 3 more months until the match starts. Magnus is going to beat Karana. I'm pretty confident. He actually has, I feel, a pretty good head-to-head score against Karana. So I think he's the American is the clear number 2 in the world. I think he is the player who is most capable of beating Magnus. But at the same time, I feel like Magnus has a good grip on Karana, and I'm gonna say that Magnus is gonna win like 3 games, and Karana is gonna win 1 game. So I think both players will manage to win games, but Magnus will get more of them. That is my prediction. Congrats, says Halvstone, and strikes with the 250 bits. Thank you. Are you going to be working with Magnus? Asks the Unlikely Knight. That is unlikely, Mr. Unlikely. The match Karana Aronian made me less hyped, says Shlomono Mo. Yeah, no, I saw that. That was interesting. The Speed Chess Championship match, hosted by Chess.com, saw Aronian really crushing Karana in Blitz and Rapid. So I think if Karana wants to win the championship, he needs to avoid the lower time control tie breaks. So he actually needs to win in regular time. And managing to get one up on wins in a head-to-head chess match against Magnus Carlsen, that is incredibly difficult. Blitz is not chess, it's just a similar game, says Pushta Pawns. Yeah, I guess. Well, I feel that to some extent, but that's because I'm bad at Blitz. So there's a difference. Also, congratulations to André Nielsen from Alta, who became a FIDE master, says Robin Peder. Yeah. And when we are congratulating good Norwegian performances, I want to mention that Johan Sebastian Christensen just 2 days ago made his second Grandmaster norm in the Czech Open. And also, there's so many good Norwegian kids. Jens Ingebrigtsen. Ingebretsen? He scored an IM norm in Denmark in the same tournament I won. So, yeah, an IM norm at age 14. I mean, these kids are getting so good so early. Okay, anyhow, I think we got the Substorm. As much as it is appreciated, it's out of the way. We have spoken a bit about tournament performances for the summer. Honestly, I don't mind speaking more about that, but I have a feeling that I'm gonna bring it up over the course of the next couple of months quite a bit. I'm gonna live off this for some time. We're gonna do some 1 minute chess as warm up. What a performance by Seaman Augustine as well, says George. And that Thomas agrees, saying that Seaman had a pretty good July. Yeah, no, Seaman was very impressive in Denmark. I was in big trouble against him, and had he won that game, he could have very easily have won the tournament. And also, actually, he was so close to getting third place because he was pushing against the first seed, Vitiugo. So I mean, when Seaman just, I mean, he is a former top player in the world, so he really believes in his own abilities. He's never scared of anyone, and so when he's playing white against Vitiugo, he just goes into huge complications, and that's where he excels. So you are Norwegian champion, asks the unlikely knight. Yes, yes I am. For the second year running. 2 years in a row, I won the Norwegian championship. 2650 now, asks Push the Pawns. Is that the highest you've reached? No, not at all. Right now, I'm at 2662. But I have been at 2705. So it's nowhere close my highest rating. And to be honest, I reached 2660 when I was still a junior. So it's not the first time I'm above 2660, but it has to be said that very often when I did reach that rating, I had a tendency of dropping back down way too soon. So this time that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna keep this rating. I'm gonna keep playing this same level of chess, and if I do, my rating is certainly not going to decrease. When is the Arena Kings? Asks Alec Lay. It starts in at the top of the hour, so in 20 minutes. It's a special edition Arena Kings today. It is one of the Royal Arenas, which means extra prizes and extra points for the Grand Prix system. If you are interested in playing, you can. Everyone can play in the Arena King tournaments, but only streamers can win prizes. So either you play without having the chance to win prizes, just playing against the top streamers at chess.com, or You can start streaming yourself. The only requirement is that you stream. There's no requirement saying that you have to have this many people watching and so on and so forth. Um, let's look at the standings in the Grand Prix as of July 26th. I am in sixth place, but it's not too far up to the third place. I have not been playing this past week because I was in Denmark. But you can see that in the Royal Arena on the lower right hand side, the Royal Arena awards 250 points to the winner, and my margin up to third place is less than 200. So if I can just win today's Royal Arena Bullet Tournament, then I'm gonna be up there right at the end of the season. Congratulations on the wins, Hammer, says Walrus G. Thank you. Can you buy Tournament Stamina somewhere? Asks Nils. No, and as a matter of fact, I'm struggling with that because I'm actually really, really tired today. Uh, having that 10 round tournament, it really does drain you a little bit. And I think also the I was in the lead basically throughout the tournament. And I feel like you get some extra nervous energy when you're in the lead, because then you kind of all the time you feel like there's so much at stake, and so you get tired, and for the final 10th round, I was very happy for it to be over. No, Magnus did not participate. I mean, this is an open tournament, and the top rated player was maybe number 25 in the world. So I mean, it's not a world class level tournament, but that doesn't mean winning it is still an accomplishment. Was the heat a problem? Asks Cernix. Yes, yes, for sure. The thing about Scandinavia is that we're not really that used to summers being this warm. And so a lot of facilities in Norway and in Scandinavia doesn't really have good air conditioning. And this was the case for the Extra Con Open. So yeah, there was definitely some heat in the venue. But I mean, it's the same circumstances for everyone, so you just have to cope the best you can. My technique was just to go whenever I could. I would either go outside and have the fresh ocean breeze, and get some nice breath breaths in. Um, and also, I would splash so much water on my face just to stay cool. Having a cool head in the important situations, that is very, very crucial. Any opinions on Vincent Kamer, A Star Being Born? Asks Walrus. Yes, I played him in the final round and I managed to beat him, and that was crucial for me in order to win the tournament. Um, I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was saying, yeah, I don't know what to do against this kid. I don't want to lose. I want to make sure that I have this very, very good tournament, and not to end it on a bad note, end it on a loss. And so I was saying, yeah, you think I should try to play very safe openings? And he was like, yes, yes, you should do that. And then I asked, oh, actually, I thought you were going to kind of convince me to be more combative, go for the win, get the kid while he's still young. And my friend was like, Yeah, you're better than him now, but honestly, give him a year or two. Are you going to be the better player? I'm not so sure, my friend says. Yeah, he's definitely up and coming. He has a magnificent coach. He's being coached by Pedro Leco, who is one of my favorite players. And yeah, he's pretty good. But I also at this point I hope he becomes the next big thing, because then I can go and say, yeah, he's good, but I got him. I got him with the win. Who is that friend? Asks Brilliant but Blundering. Well, if I wanted to say who it was, I wouldn't have said my friend. Then I would have just given the name. Goofy asks, do you have any advice for tilt control? No. Have you watched my stream? I tilt basically every single time. You really shouldn't be coming to me for advice on that. Um, how many hours of preparation did you spend on a tournament like the Extracon Open? Asks Angle. Um, I would spend, I don't know, maybe three hours before the game trying to check my opponent's openings and figure out my game plan. Maybe a bit more than 3 hours, but yeah. So, but I didn't really do any special preparation before the tournament. I mean, I was doing my tactics and my streams, but other than that, I was just yeah, I just being focused at the tournament is by far the most important thing. You can still have a good tournament even if you haven't done your as much training as you would have liked beforehand. No prep, he just plays Fortnite, says Alec. So true. Playing like a child with the 7-month resub. Thank you. And we have the bear from Ukraine. Our Kiev fan has a 6-month resub, and that means he gets the golden hammer. I wish I could show the golden. Yeah, here's the golden hammer. How popular is chess in Norway, and how much of it is Carlsen contribution? Chess is quite popular in Norway. I think Magnus is a huge part of that. But actually, what increased the number of members in the Norwegian Chess Federation was the fact that the state broadcaster started sending chess games on TV. And of course, they wouldn't have done that if Magnus hadn't existed. So, in a way, it's basically everything thanks to Magnus. Um, but the fact that they made this decision to actively pursue chess as a TV sport, that has also been very, very helpful. Okay, now we're gonna do some practice games for real. It's 10 more minutes until the Arena King, the Royal Arena King tournament starts, and we're gonna do some get some speed in the game, and try to get accustomed to using the mouse to move the pieces instead of our hands. So far, so good. Are you gonna try Bishop G4? Oh, I've read that. I saw that coming a long way, trying to attack my queen. Ooh, and now I get your queen. Maybe I should have taken this first. Ooh, and now I get all your pieces. So many pieces. So many pieces. Ooh, and there's another piece. so many pieces. Checkmate. Okay, it would appear that the speed is doing just okay. Just fine on speed so far. Okay, let's get some Mexican training. He's going for it. Just going for my king straight off the bat. Yeah, probably I should have played rook h8 there at some point. Very risky, very risky, very risky. Very dangerous right now. Ooh, this is very dangerous. Okay, let's go here. We don't want to make a draw. Let's get that king away from danger. And then see if we can't trade off the queens. That would be helpful. Then I'm gonna do this actually. Now we're gonna play bishop d7 soon. Oof, there's a good check. Let's go here. Bit of a childish trap, but he fell straight for it. He just fell into that trap. And here we go. An extra piece. Tons more time on the clock. It's looking pretty good. And we win. 10-second challenge passed in the last game. Good game, says Too Weak, Too Slow. Congratulations with your tournament victory, says Ikoras. Thank you. Have you signed up for the Arena King tournament? Asks Lap Lap. No. I cannot play training games when I'm signed up to the tournament. So I'm going to play one more game, and then I'm going to sign up, and then we're going to see who the other participants today are. Okay, I'm a bit confused. Okay, now I'm just very happy. I think that was not the best move he had. Let's take this one. Toying with the option to go rook b8. Yeah, let's go here. Now rook b8. You know what? I'm going to take with the knight. It's a bit ugly. It's not just ugly. It's just plain bad. Plain bad move. I should have taken with my pawn. But there you go. It's unavoidable playing some bad moves when you're playing 1-minute chess. You just gotta get over it and keep the pace. Whatever you do, do not start thinking. That's gonna be the end of you. my opponent has violated that principle. He's thinking for his moves. And as a result, not only do I have the better position, but I'm also going to win this game on time. Although now I'm a bit scared about him giving checkmate. So let's play some pieces into defense. And when I say a bit scared, I mean I'm very, very afraid right now. Let's go here. Ooh, that's not good. That's not great either. Ooh, and that's not a great move. But it all worked out in the end. In the end, it's all okay. And 2 practice wins to start off. It looks pretty good. I'm going to sign up for the Royal Arena King, and we're going to take a look at who the other participants are. We have Mr. Naroditsky, who I remember very well from completely annihilating until I gave away a queen. I think that may have been one of the previous 1 minute Arena King tournaments. We have Mayek, Krikor, we have Bartholomew, we have a Lenderman seated only number 6, but Lenderman has constantly outperformed his rating, because when we look at the current Grand Prix Arena Grand Prix standings, we can see that Lenderman is in 2nd place. So he is definitely someone we should be scared of, or at the very least try to get ahead of in the standings. Who are the other guys? We have Chirilla, the Count. We have Blitzstream, number 9 seed. He is also ahead of me in the Grand Prix standings. He's in 4th place. So if I get 100 points more than Blitzstream today, that would be brilliant for my chances overall. Danny is in the house. Wow, Danny, 11th seed in the tournament. We have Paul from St. Oh, and Greg. Greg is in the house as well. I have a bone to pick with Greg, having lost an over-the-board blitz game against him in San Francisco earlier this year. So completely killing him in bullet would be very much something I hope to do. Okay, the tournament is about to start in 15 seconds. I'm going to be playing Krikor in the first round. And I'm going to switch to the board because I have a tendency of forgetting that. So here we go. Okay, I'm playing a opening that frankly is so much more normal than the openings I usually play in Bullet. But you know, try something new. It might be a good idea. Let's go here. Let's take this one. Let's play a positional game today. Ooh, and he's going for the exchanges. That really surprises me. I mean, he's just worse right now. That was maybe not the most accurate move, but still. I have a nice small advantage. absolutely no risk. But in bullet, there's always a risk because you can lose on time. So no risk doesn't really exist in bullet. And now I'm not playing the best moves. I did not play this very well. I'm not happy with the way I played this. I'm down on time, and I don't really know what to do. No, I blundered several times. Yeah, I don't know how this happened. This was supposed to be just much better for me, and now somehow I'm getting flagged and losing on the board. This is somewhat embarrassing. No, it's a check! He promotes with a check. Oh, and I win on time! I win on time! How is that even possible? 0.1 seconds! Unbelievable start to the tournament. It was actually a drawing position because the A pawn on the second rank does manage to keep the queen at bay, but it's a win by. I thought I was gonna get flagged. That was very close. I gotta play quicker. But a good start to the tournament with the win. 0.1 seconds. That guy must be pissed, says Hoodfresh. Well, that's what happens. I mean, basically his whole strategy throughout the game was to win on time. It's not my fault that I suddenly speeded. Well, actually it is my fault, but I'm happy that I did speed up just in time. Okay, let's see. How do we feel about this position? I don't know why the guy is thinking. His bishop can only go one place. Yeah, I see what you're doing. I'm not thrilled about it, but I can live with this. I'm just gonna get you on time because I'm playing so much faster than you, Mr. Rafi. Okay. Opponent resigned. He understood that he was gonna get flagged and he just upped and resigned. Wow. 2 games in a row. Good start to the tournament. Now for a game against a, I guess it's a Belarusian flag. Confirmed. We're gonna keep playing quickly. The strategy of the day. Just play quickly. Okay. Free bishop. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your donation. Let's take that bishop and then scuttle back to safety. No, he's going to let the time run out. What a guy. I did say Belarus. But in Norwegian, it's called White Russia. Hviterussland. I can't help how it's spelled in Norwegian. I can only help what I say out loud. I played a normal opening. How did that happen? I never play normal openings in bullet chess. Your critiquing of my flag knowledge got me distracted, and I ended up playing a good opening as a result of that. Shame on you guys. I don't play good openings in bullet. However, having the good opening, I'm thinking I could do more of this. It's actually quite pleasant not being, attacked all the time. Let's get a rook into the center. Let's protect the king. Let's take this guy. And my queen getting trapped. There is some danger of that, yes. I guess let's go here. And then here. So far, so good. Bishop here, why not? I could get used to having good positions out of the opening. This is pretty nice. It's a fourth game in a row. I'm pretty happy right now. Oh, actually, I'm down on time. But it's okay. Although I'm not playing this very well. As a matter of fact, I'm playing this horrendously, but still. I almost lost that, actually. I declared 4 games in a row, but I came dangerously close to losing that game. That was not very good. Let's put it like that. But I won on time. Time seems to be a common denominator in today's games. It could be crucial having the good speed I'm having right now. That I'm gonna try keep doing that for the whole stream. And now sacrificing a piece. What kind of beast is this playing instead of hammer? What is this? What did you do to the real hammer? I ask you. What? Hammer sacrificing left, right, and center, and my opponent resigns. What a sacrifice! 5 in a row, and I'm leading the tournament. Sacrificial hammer Slaying the opposition. You know what? Let's go here. I'm in such a sacrificial mood right now. Okay, he saw my intentions. I thought I was being clever about it, but he saw what I was planning. I was planning to sacrifice my queen and then give checkmate. But he caught me, he saw it, and now I'm just a pawn down for nothing. But it's okay. Actually, it's not okay, but I'll figure out some other way to trick him. Ooh, actually, the bishop is in trouble. The bishop is in trouble. And he's thinking about it. He's thinking, how can I save this guy? Let's go here. Yeah, desperation there. Let's go here. Yeah, I need to get an attack somehow. That was not a great move. That was not the greatest move, but, you know, I'll live with it. I'm playing bad chess right now. But he's just going for the childish mates. What you doing, my friend? What are you doing? It's not checkmate. Well, actually, it's pretty close, but it's not checkmate. It's not checkmate. Ooh, actually, it's very, very close. I missed that queen move. See? Not checkmate. Another win, and thank you to Aquila gifting a sub to Alec. Thank you. And it's 6 in a row. And I hold the first place. Good start to the tournament. Okay, next up is Mr. Cusper. Ooh, he's going for it. Let's go h5, try to stop him from, you know, killing me. Okay, c4, very good move. No more getting checkmated on the king side. Ooh, actually he's gonna try anyhow. That's ambitious. He's gonna try to checkmate me with just giving up a knight. That's not gonna work out for you, my friend. Denied. Who? And he's gonna sacrifice another one. Well, now I'm confused. Wow, maybe maybe I should take this. I'm confused. Very good job from Cusper. If nothing else, he did manage to get me confused. I'm a bit nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Now I'm very nervous. Actually, he could have gone rook h6, then queen h5. That would have been scary. But now I think I got it under control. Because all his pieces are on the h-file, and I can just go exchange everything. Thank you. 7 in a row. And next up is Bartholomew, boosting a 2700 bullet rating. I think that's higher than his normal. So apparently he's been practicing some bullet. in his spare time. I should have taken this bishop. Let's take it now. Let's see, how are you feeling about this? It's interesting. Lots of chances for both sides, I think. Bit nervous about my king situation. But the only way he's going to test me is if he sacrifices. And if he sacrifices, then, you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. And I'm hoping this is one of those times you lose after sacrificing. Let's go here. That feels pretty safe. Let's go here. I guess we take it. No! No! In a winning position, I blunder my queen. Oh, and then I mouse slip my rook. In a winning position, I blunder my queen. Oh, was that really how that story was supposed to end? I don't think so. I'm such a tricky guy. Such a tricky guy. In all fairness, I did not deserve to lose that game. I did not deserve to lose that game. Actually, I deserved to win that game. He was giving away all his pieces, but I'll take a draw. I'll take a draw. Draws are very peaceful. Ooh, this guy is going for the throat with the queen and the bishop, and then he just marches the h-pawn up the board. This is going to be pretty dangerous. This is going to be extremely dangerous. Up until the point where he sacrificed, where he blundered his queen. That's going to put a dent in his ambitions. Let's give this check. Just for fun. Let's go here. Take this one a couple of times. Give a check. Attack the rook. And I feel like I got stuff under control here. Back on a winning path. JLH is a tricky guy. Thank you for the clips, Aquila and Bear from Ukraine and Alec. Everyone joining the clipping party. I'm such a tricky guy. That was... I just love it when those stalemate tricks are calculated. That's the greatest, right? When you purposefully try to construct a stalemate. Those are great ones. Okay, but it was still a draw, and that means I lost my streak. I lost my first place from a winning position, so I'm not thrilled about the game, though it was a good moment. Hyataman with the Twitch Prime sub, making it 6 months in a row. Thank you. Now we have an Indian victim, and he's going to feel the hammer. I like playing this bishop f8 at some points, because I really feel like every time I play it, my guy is very close to blundering, but not this time. This guy had it all figured out. However, is this knight not trapped? I believe it is. The knight is trapped. Can we get some points in the house? Let's go here. Yeah, let's take it. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Let's go back. Should I be scared right now? Nah, it'll probably be fine. I'm a little bit scared. Ooh, and time. Now I am scared, actually. Because now I'm concerned about the amount of time I have left. Let's go here. Let's actually give up this pawn. Okay, this is a bit nerve-wracking. I blundered everything. It's another undeserved. I don't know. Yeah, I was a bit slow. I was too slow in that game. I won a piece, but I was just too slow. Okay. Danya up next. Okay, I have a terrible position, as is often the case. This was not a good move. Just giving away 2 tempos for nothing. Yeah, I'm just dead. Once you start playing bad chess, it happens just many games in a row. I feel like I had some swindle chances there, but it all just kind of disappeared. Yeah. He has so much time left. Okay, time for the next game. I'm gonna refocus. 2 losses in a row. That's just not good. 2 bad losses in a row. I'm still number 5. So if I can just start playing as well and as quickly as I was playing at the beginning, then we can turn this ship around before it starts drifting away. I've had a couple of good positions now where I was at fault for giving away the points. So we're not going to do that anymore. That we're going to fix. Did I blunder something? Maybe? I'm not sure. Let's go here. Queen trade, yes please. I support that. And let's get this bishop away. And now the knight coming here. Wonderful position. Wonderful, wonderful position. Let's go with the bishop here. If I take that one, he takes that one, I take that one. Check, check, check. It's all good. It's all good. Calculation done in my head. I did that calculation in my head. You all heard it. Let's go here. Take this one. Okay, let's just make it simple. Keep it simple. Stupid. It's what I've been told. I made it more difficult than it needed to be. Okay, we're set. Free bishop. We're set. I do calculations in my heart, says Berserk. Very good. How's it working out for you so far? Okay, we're gonna trap this bishop. You heard it here first. We're gonna trap this bishop. And my guy is gonna be so unhappy when he realizes what I did to his bishop. That's not good news. That's very not good news. I may have been overly confident there for a second. Just a smidge overconfident. And as a result of that, I have a bad position and I'm down on time. Yay me! But there's a pawn back. The beginning of every comeback starts with winning one pawn. You can quote me on that. Okay, so far so good. Doing the defensive work. Ooh, I forgot he had that move. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good, but we're fighting. Fighting for our lives. I have no good moves. Ooh, this just got interesting. But I'm a bit low on time. Easy. Easy. Easy win. No problem whatsoever. Okay, a rematch against Bartholomew. Once again, these guys really trying to kill me with the H-pawn. I'm feeling nervous already. But last time I did get a winning position out of this. So, you know, it's not all bad. Although this is pretty bad. Bleak. I don't see how anything good can come of this opening. Let's go c5. Oh, I'm in so much trouble. Yeah, I'm just dead. Why do I keep playing these openings? Okay, I'm gonna turn off the sound on Facebook. So at least I did something useful during the course of this game. Yeah, I'm not gonna survive this. I wonder if I would have better chances in a classical game against Magnus or a 200-meter sprint against Bolt. Yeah, that's one way to spend your time. Just Tim is next up. I have 2 losses in a row against Bartholomew. I gotta correct that stuff real soon. Ooh, and Joss has just given me the bishop pair in an endgame. Has he not been watching my latest games in top level tournaments? I'm killing it in endgames every single time. You really shouldn't just give me the bishop pair in an endgame. Not the best strategy. I don't care how quick you are. It's never the best strategy. Ooh, and there goes 1 pawn, 2 pawns. And a knight. For the next game, I humbly suggest that you revisit the strategy you had. I'm not sure it was the best one. Check, check. Actually, where's the checkmate? There she is! There's the checkmate. Okay, next up. Oof, terrible start to the game. Last Samurai. Do you think you're going to check me on d6? Ah, he did think that. I don't think it was a very good move, though. I mean, what have you really accomplished by giving that check? Really, I'm asking. Not that much, in my opinion. Ah, and then I blunder. Oh, come on. So unnecessary blunders as well. Ooh, this one is good. So unnecessary blunders. Yeah. What to do? Preferably I should stop blundering, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. Patzer sees check, Patzer makes check. That is this game summed up. I saw a check, I made a check, and I lost all my pieces because of it. Let's take this one. I'm actually fighting right now. I mean, not brilliantly, but I'm fighting. Fighting like a champ! That's how I'm fighting. How much time was I down there? Down a piece, down 10 seconds on the clock. But the pre-moves, on point. Completely on point. Throughout that whole thing. It's just so good. And Mr. Bordy, what are you going to do about the pawns currently steamrolling your position? I mean, I can win a piece anytime I want. I just decided I don't want to yet. I should have wanted to. Okay. Okay. That is a free rook, as far as I can see. Hammer time, says Renault. Nice, says Sentinel Returns. Thank you. GM Chess Gamer, this is interesting. I was watching this guy before the tournament started, and he seemed to be the most terrible chess player I have ever seen. So this should be interesting. He's really living up to what I saw before my game earlier. This is not good chess. I think we all can agree. I'm up the bishop pair, up a pawn. So far, so good, I'm going to say. Let's go to the middle. Okay, I don't know about that b6 move, but anything is winning, so I should be fine. Any piece to any square. is winning. Okay. Is this confusion tactics or is it actually good? Okay, so far so good, but he has started speeding up. He's playing faster now. Very nervous about this pawn. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Oh, what are you gonna do? Okay, it's a win, at the very least. Oh, yeah. I changed my opening just in time. Uh, just in time, I remembered that playing that thing against Danya has given me some pretty lousy results so far. So let's change it up a little bit. And I blundered again. Shocking. I know, but what are you doing, my friend? Very big trouble. Very, very big trouble. Huh, interesting. If he survives this, I'm gonna be very upset. No! I missed that. Oh, I missed that. Oh, very bad news. 2 mouse slips in a row. Okay, he deserved to lose that one. I mean, come on. What was that attack? What was that attack? He was getting crushed, and I just couldn't find the win. And then I was winning an endgame, and suddenly he had taken all my pawns. What was that about? What was going on there? I don't know. But it's another time win. I'll take any win I can get. Did this guy disconnect? For a little bit. He disconnected for a little bit. Now he's back. And he's thirsty for blood. Because he's coming at me in a big way. Let's go here. And then here. You know what? I'm not even going to take this guy. I'm just going to play around it. Okay, now I'm going to take this guy. I'm kind of hoping for the best over here, but I don't really see what I'm doing. Let's go here, just in case. In case of any accidents. Just in case of any accidents, we're going to go here. Then I guess we're going to take this one. Yeah, I'm moderately nervous. But so far so good, it would seem. Let's try to protect these guys. Okay, I might win on time. I certainly hope so, because I don't think I'm winning any other way. Let's take this one, actually. And protect the guys. Keep everyone protected. And it's gonna be okay. Another time win. I don't think I've won a single game on the board. I'm just getting one time win after another. And that's how the game is played. Now we're going to sacrifice our queen. Was my intention, but the guy didn't play bishop g5. Let's go here. Let's take a bishop. Let's castle. Easy! Easy game! Easy game, happy streamer. That is the way of life. Some of you may think it's supposed to be happy wife, happy life, but you would be wrong. And the knight is trapped. It's a resignation. It's 7 in a row, and we get another one against this guy, who I really don't understand what he's doing. He's spending a lot of time on the first move. He's playing pretty terrible chess. And even so, he still came inches away from beating me the last time. So this guy, I do not understand. I have not gotten him. I haven't got a read on him just yet. That's a piece up for me. Yeah, it's a bit dangerous, the stuff that's going on. Um, yeah, I'm thinking. You're never supposed to think. Terrible mistake by me. Thinking. What am I doing? Thinking for moves. Terrible idea. I must have a check somewhere. At this point, he's just trying to confuse me. But he's succeeding. I'm out of time. What? Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I'm in third place. Third place. Lenderman is in the lead. Mayer. I don't know if Mayer is even playing. What is going on with Mayer? He's supposed to be the Arena King God. I haven't seen him around in the standings. But I think he was signed up for round number 1. Thank you. No! No! I saw it straight after I made my move. I saw it just right after. Oh, man. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that really hurts. Oh, that really hurts. Oh, and I was playing a good game. I was playing a good game, and then I make these unnecessary blunders. Oh, and it's so frustrating. Silly, silly blunders. Very unnecessary. Okay, counterplay. No. Counterplay? He said, hopefully. Ooh, I had rook a4 was a draw there. Ah, bomba. Yeah, what are you gonna do? I was pretty close to getting a draw there. No, come on. I've had a couple of those, yeah. Not my proudest moments, but you get the points you can. You get as many points as you can. You try your best, and sometimes you succeed. Oof, that is an ugly move. Very ugly move. Oh, maybe it's okay. Very ugly move. Maybe it's okay. I'm outplaying the guy so far, it would seem. Never mind. Never mind. Maybe I'm a bit better. I blundered that one actually. It wasn't my intention to give that one away. No, it was not. Oh well. Try your best. And it's a draw. Time to flag, says Marius. No. We're gonna make a draw against Georg. He's a good player. Ryan. 2K. Whatever that means. We're gonna do some attacking this game. I think I see some attacking ideas. First, I'm gonna try to get this idea, which would be a pretty nice one. Ooh. Guess we're gonna sacrifice this queen. Yeah, maybe too much. He has bishop c3 immediately. Kind of ruins all the fun I was planning to have. I was gonna have a party next to the white king. And my king is in so much trouble as well. Yeah, I'm just lost. Trying to be clever never pays off. Okay, some drawing chances in this, actually. I'm gonna focus a bit. Decent drawing chances, maybe. No! Okay, he's gonna try again. No. Okay. Another one on time. I'm sorry, dude. It seems to be the only way I can win games today. Ooh, and another game against Georg. The algorithm is not happy with me winning all these games on time and has decided to give me a challenge. Yeah, that's an annoying move. Let's take this one. And then go here. Go here. How am I so much down on time? My God, I'm 10 seconds down on time. How does these things happen? Wow. 10 seconds down on time. It's pretty extreme. Let's go here. Now, on the other hand, now it's time to flag him. If I can. Actually, he got there. I thought I had the pawn under control. I really thought I had the pawn under control. But he got there first. That's payback! That's payback for a lot of times he has flagged me. 750, you got this from Aquila. Thank you. You got this. Yes, I do. I'm flagging everyone today. You don't have to play good chess and bullet. You just gotta play faster than the other guy. That was not a great move by him. It would appear, my friend, that I am attacking two of your pieces at the same time. Definition, fork. Result, 1-0. The result is a win for Hammer. Let's go here. And then now I'm confused. Take this one, then this one, and then this one. Thank you for your points. Check. 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 Checkmate! Okay, we're on a roll. Second place. Remember that this is a Royal Arena tournament. So I don't actually... Once again, I'm doing very well when the only important thing is to be top 8. So anything better than top 8 is really just a waste of energy. Normal weeks, I want to be this good. But today, I just want that top 8 finish. That is all I'm looking for. Let's go here. Let's take this one. Let's go here. I'm a bit nervous about this attack. Brewing. Very close to my king. Okay. Oof. Is that the second time in a row? Was that the same player who blundered a bishop like that against me earlier? No, a queen? Probably not. 4 in a row. No, the top 8 players from this arena goes into the knockout stage. So, coming in first place doesn't really help me. I need to win the knockout stage afterwards. So the important part of this arena is just finishing in the top 8. Let's castle. This is going to be exciting. Not really sure I have a single threat yet, but it's coming. Have faith. Ooh, I forgot that my knight is hanging. Ah, yeah. That was that. Game over. 7 Vixer with the sub. Thank you. The Twitch Prime sub, even. Thank you. I actually get more money from the Prime subs than the other subs. I haven't really understood why just yet, but Prime subs make me happy. Oof, I could have swindled him. If I had just put my rook on b8, like I was intending, I think I had good chances. I'm playing so bad, but still, I'm getting the points. I'm getting the points. It's all that matters. How did that feel? Asks Marius. Honestly, I think he did a really good job of not getting flagged. I think a lot of people would have flagged like more than 10 moves earlier than what he did. He did a very good move and job of pre-moving. It's just that when I have the queen, I'm always going to be restricting your king. And so at some point you're going to have an illegal pre-move. And then you're just going to lose on time. What is going on here? Did he just make the most amazing tactic? He did. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna focus now. Because that guy is not messing around. Let's go here. Let's go b4 before he realizes that he could have played c5 many, many, many times. And now put the knight on a central square. Yes. Do this exchange. I don't know. Yeah, that was probably not great. Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna teach you some endgame technique, boy. Actually, I could have just taken that guy. He just gave me the option of taking his pawn, and I didn't take it. Feels bad. Ha 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 ha! Tricked him. Ooh, he almost got me there. He almost got me there, but not enough. Master Zachary, you have been schooled in endgames. And the stream lags. Wow. How much, Marius? Is it because of the... Yeah, no, that's not good. I guess one of us was lagging. Because that, I mean, the speed wasn't fantastic in that sequence. Let's double the rooks. Because it's what you do in these kinds of situations. Then let's run with the h-pawn a little bit. Because that's also something you do in these situations. Um, Now I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do next, but his attempt with knight b5 kind of forced my hand into playing good moves. This one wins a piece. And that is all she wrote. Okay, 7 in a row. Good job, me. Second place. It would appear that my qualification into the top 8 has been secured, but I'm not going to take anything for granted because I remember the last Royal Arena Blitz tournament, we had the same thing going on. That I was so sure that I was completely safe because I had a good distance down to number 8. And then, you know, everything just turned sour and yeah, it just didn't work out. So I'm not taking anything for granted today. And also, it's good practice for the final. Probably I'm going to be playing against Naroditsky in the final. So it's good that I get to play him a little bit. I seem to be getting pretty great positions against him, which is unusual for my bullet openings, but very, I guess, good. Let's go here. Let's go here. Ooh, that was a bad move by him. Poor, poor move by Danya there. Now he's in all sorts of trouble. You be dead man. You be a dead man. Ooh, yeah. Oh, actually right now I'm so unhappy that this is a Royal Arena because I have been on fire 9 games in a row. Did Hammer use doping? How did you get so good in 2 months' time? Asks not R2D2. Um, there's this little drug I like to call confidence. Might be helping me out. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm playing any different than normal. I mean, all the other streams I have done, I've played, you know, crappy chess. And honestly, I'm not playing very well now either. It's just that people are flagging. I mean, I'm getting bad positions and then flagging people. And that has happened over and over and over. So sometimes you're in the flow zone. You're in the zone, I guess is what it's called. Number 1 in the lead right now, says not R2D2. Yeah, I know. Which is why I'm so upset that this is a Royal Arena. We're gonna be playing a knockout tournament afterwards instead of just giving me the first place, which would of course be the polite thing to do after having crushed everyone in the tournament. They should just give me the first place, but no. Knockout coming up. Let's just march this pawn and see what happens. Take this one, okay. Yeah. Probably shouldn't have done that. The worst thing is I saw the tactic he was planning and I still walked straight into it. So bad. I saw the tactic he was planning and still walked straight into it. You shouldn't be exchanging your rooks there. I have a pawn. I win on time with a pawn. Oh well, it's fine. Oh my god, only 16 more ratings and you're above Georg. As if that's shocking. I mean, you do realize that my record bullet rating on chess.com is above 3,000, right? I mean, somehow you guys got the impression that I'm bad at chess. And I just want to say that that is absolutely not true. I'm pretty good at times. Double attack? I mean, I'm having a lot of fun right now. At the same time, I'm kind of annoyed. Kind of annoyed that this isn't the, that we're gonna have to play a knockout afterwards, because I'm just killing everyone. Killing it. Ooh, actually, that's interesting. It's a good try by him. I'm gonna trap your queen in the middle of the board. That is my new objective in life. Oh, I'm pretty low on time. It's gonna be fine. $250 well earned today, says Zigops. Thank you for your kind wishes, but unfortunately we're playing a knockout stage after the initial arena. So I am not secured anything. Well, actually I'm secured some prize, but the prize for losing in the quarterfinals is not that great. However, I do deserve the $250. So if I do win the knockout stage. It will be the most well-deserved Arena King victory there has ever been in any lifetime or thing. Yeah, that was not great. Let's just go back. Let's go back before anything bad happens. Yeah, something bad did happen. I gave away my light squared bishop. That is not good news for me. Yeah, this is trouble. Trouble. I'm in trouble. Do, 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 do. Okay, now I'm doing fine. How about this move? How about this move? Yeah, I may have rushed one of my previous moves. I had missed Queen D7. That was clever of him. Let's go here. And here. And here. And here. If I were him, I'd be pretty stressed out right now. But the thing is, I cannot find a winning blow. But I do see something else. And that is hammer winning on time. Oh, actually, I'm pretty low on time as well. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. Everything under control. How does this guy still have 2,800? I mean, look at, he's spending 9 seconds for his first 4 moves. I mean, yeah, yeah. Something is off about this guy. I'm just gonna say it. Ooh, I forgot this one is hanging. That's not good. Okay, let's try to make a draw in an endgame. Oh, come on. Okay, let's try to make a draw in an endgame with the piece down. Yeah, what are you still doing in the tournament, dude? What is going on with you? Now you're taking it. As if you just discovered, or what? Did you just discover that you could take that? Something is very off with this guy. G4. What kind of move is G4? I mean, you could have taken this pawn for 3 moves, and you choose not to take it. You're weird. Okay, knight h8. Perfectly normal move. I mean, why not? Ooh, and then you have queen d8 check. What a guy. What a guy. Check. 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 And then rook f6. I mean, what is that? I mean, is now he's toying with me? He's yeah, something is off with this guy. Yeah. I guess it doesn't hurt just to have them check at the very least. We need a dirty flagger emote if Jon Ludwig is gonna keep this up, says Flintheart. Yeah. Dirty flagger. Do you have any suggestions? What elements could be in the emote? Oh, he thought he's being clever, but I have this check at the end. Of course, I hadn't actually seen that in advance. But fortune favors the bold. Do remember that, kids. Thank you, Leapers, with the 4-month resub. Ryan, we meet again. Have you learned anything from our last game? I believe it was some kind of end game. I guess I should take this guy. Take that guy. Lindemann just flagged Fins and Naroditsky in consecutive games. So you're not alone. My flagging buddy, Mr. Lindemann. Yeah, this didn't really turn out the way I had envisioned. But I'm still a little bit, well, better is a bit strong, but I'm fine. I'm fine. Look at this. I'm fine. Ooh, maybe I'm not fine. Let's go here. This one. No. Take this one. Take this one. Which one to take? I guess I'm going to take the rook. Hammer 2 points above Mayer now. Points or rating? Because if Mayer is suddenly 2 points behind me, what happened? I'm expecting that you mean that I'm rating points above Mayer. In which case, it's all normal. Soon I'm going to be ahead of Naroditsky as well. Okay, I guess it's time to take this pawn. If you're not gonna protect it, then sooner or later, I'm gonna grab it. Oof, it's a bit scary. My queen is in some trouble. Some trouble, my queen. Oh, my queen is in so much trouble right now. Oh, and that knight is trapped. Interesting. And we're gonna do the dance again, probably. What's going on? How are you protecting this guy? How are you protecting this guy? I don't understand. What you doing? What you doing, my friend? Are you not in some trouble right now? Look at this. Look at the queen coming, attacking everything. Ooh, check to your king. And now the knight comes. I'm confused. Let's just take this one in case of any accidents. And then go back. Check. Ooh, now I see his plan. He's such a tricky guy. Let's go here. How many time wins is that? This is just unreal. Unreal. Hammer with the gang talk. Well, you know, American TV shows will do that to you. No, I mean, the reason I reported him is that I don't think that, number one, I think many of the moves he played was unhuman in terms of he could have exchanged himself into a exchanged the queens with a piece up. And so I think the way he played was very strange. And also, I thought the fact that he's spending so many seconds at the start of every game is very strange. I think no good player would do that because you really value your time um, in bullet chess. So that's why I reported him. And it's not like I mean, I reported him just because I wanted to make sure that they were checking him out more than being 100% sure that he was cheating. Okay, now he's suddenly playing very strong. I mean, earlier at the beginning of the tournament, he was just playing so bad. Now he's playing very strong. Ah, F3. Uh, blundering everything. So is he streaming? I guess that's a big question, because if he's not streaming, then I guess I'm not too concerned anyhow about this. I mean, now he's just playing different level. The earlier games he played so slowly and also so badly. But now he's just playing, I mean, like a monster. Okay, rook a2. What is the... Oh, maybe actually he just blundered the bishop. Hammer's on fire, he can't read messages. Yeah, that's right. It's lagging bad for everyone, says Udai. Okay, that's not great. Georg, I would like to prevent you from qualifying. So I'm going to focus up now. Making sure that you lose your streak is valuable to me. Okay, he takes it. That's unusual. Let's take this one. And this one. I don't know. Maybe I'm in trouble. Maybe I'm in trouble. Let's double some rooks. See what happens. Yeah, I'm in trouble. I have actually no way of protecting this guy. Trouble. I have no moves. I'm just gonna have to sit here, going back and forth. Until the time he decides to win. Oh, this is so bad. Okay, 14 more minutes. I'm still in the top 8, but yeah, I've started losing quite a few games. So I'm going to qualify for the knockout stage, and that is the most important part. Grigor up next. It's going to be a very interesting knockout stage, I think. I think a lot of the people who are doing well in the Grand Prix system is going to qualify. So we're going to have a lot of direct encounters between people high up in the standings. So far, so good. This is looking pretty terrible for him. My friend, trouble awaits. You know what? Let's just go here. Okay, that came as a bit of a surprise. I'm down on time? How is that even possible? I have a massive position and I'm still down on time? That is surprising, I would say. Because normally you're up on time when you have a good position. Because you play faster. Because you're more comfortable finding good moves. No! I make the one move that could potentially ruin this. Oh, that's not great. Okay, but this is pretty unruinable. Many pawns. Doesn't matter if he has a rook against a bishop. I have so many pawns. Ooh, and Krikor isn't even. You know what? We're gonna take a look at the standings. Lenderman in the lead. Then we have Hammer Naroditsky, also going to qualify, and then we have some competition between Bartholomew, Blitzstream, Coulombier, and Chilkröte. So that's going to be interesting. Question for you, chat. How many of these people in the top are streaming? Specifically, are Andres and Matis and and UNC, are those players streaming? Is my question. Congratulations on your victory in Helsingør. How much money did you win? Asks Midnight Fox Dota. I won 20,000 Danish kroners. And much to my regret, the Danish kroner is actually much more valuable than the Norwegian one. Go figure. I mean, how that happened, I have no idea. But apparently that is the case. And c'est la vie. Okay, Lenderman is being very interesting. Because I think that may have been accurate play from him. Yeah, I'm going to take this. And give this check. And then castle. I guess I'm going to go here. And then here. And then give another check. Ooh, he actually avoids the draw. Interesting. Does he believe he's just a better chess player than I am? That's very ambitious of him. And that was a bad move by me. I think this is actually pretty good for me. I think he has misjudged the position. Okay, that was horrible play from me. I mean, that was so bad. Oh, come on. I guess I deserved it. No! Okay, I'm gonna crush him in the final. I mean, yeah, seriously. I'm gonna crush him in the final. He's not gonna flag me like that. Maybe I should concentrate? No. It's 6 more minutes of the tournament. So I'm qualified pretty much whatever happens. My final placement does affect the the who I play in the quarterfinal. 13 in a row for Lenderman. Wow. Yeah. Good for him. I don't think he was so impressive that I'm going to be nervous about it, but good for him. Where are you going to put your queen, good sir? Actually, now you can sacrifice. Are you going to sacrifice? You're going to be such a hero. Wow! What a guy! With the sacrifice of the queen. Hero play right there. I see what you're planning. 95 he was planning with a fork on the king and queen. I was having none of that. No thank you. Look at those pawns. Monsters. Now I'm going to take this one. And I'm just going to have fun with this. Ah, that was a bad move. The queen is the superior piece. Actually, Danya is about to overtake me in second place. I have no idea whether that's good or bad. But it has massive impact on who I'm playing next. Okay, I don't know how this adventure is going to go, but let's try it out. An adventure of unclear consequences. Georg offers a draw. Well, I'm going to take a draw. Why not? Why shouldn't I take a draw? Did he blunder? He gets the piece back, no? Of course I'm going to take a draw. He's by taking a draw, he lost his streak. If he had one. And he might not even qualify to the top 8. I guess that is the biggest story of the day, is that Georg Mayer, the Arena King, might not qualify to the knockout stages of this Royal Arena Kings. He stopped playing, says not R2D2. I'm guessing you're not talking about Georg. It's 2 minutes left of the initial stages, but stay tuned because right after this arena, we are going to have the knockout stages. Ooh, and I blundered an exchange. Knight c3 would have attacked both my queen and rook. And now I'm attacking 2 of your pieces at the same time. So, Infinite Student, you have not graduated just yet. How about I take this pawn and then checkmate you? How do you feel about that? You feel like resigning after that. Okay. Naroditsky is up to second place, but actually I think third place is pretty good from a tactical standpoint. Because I think in third place I'm playing against Chilkröte in the quarterfinal. And no offense to my viewer, my dear viewer Chilkröte, but I think you might be easier opposition than some of the other guys. Speaking of easy opposition, I just won a piece against the Samurai. That's pretty good. My king at the moment not feeling very happy, but you know, it'll pass. Just when we get some pieces exchanged. He offers a draw. I have absolutely no incentive to make a draw with him. I'm a piece up, and he offers me a draw. What a guy. But, unfortunately, we're going to time out before this game finishes. So I'm not going to get my well-deserved rating points for beating the last Samurai. But, here we are. I'm going to switch to the standings. Okay. Actually, I ended up in third place as Danya finished on a hot streak. So that means I'm gonna be playing the fifth place finisher. So if Mathis is streaming, which he might be, then I'm gonna play against Bartholomew as punishment for not being focused at the end. So maybe I should have been trying a bit harder, trying to get that. No, wait, third place. No, I'm playing against number 6. I'm playing against number 6. Which might be Blitzstream. I don't know which one of these 1200s who are streaming. Okay, so brackets have been... Really? Is this correct? What about... Apparently Naroditsky is not streaming. And I got a tough opposition in the first round because I'm playing Paul from St. Petersburg, while Blitzstream got a 1300 player for finishing 7th. Apparently my tactics have not been complicated enough. I'm going to download the brackets so that I can share it on the screen. Naroditsky is streaming. Well, he's not in the bracket. How are the 1300s and 1400s up there, asks Cals. It's because the arena format pairs you against players around your own rating. So because I am so highly rated, I'm basically only playing against the lower rated players. But there is a possibility of doing so well that you can get enough points even at 1300, right? But as a 1300, you're going to end up playing some 1700s, which is never going to be the case with me. So it's still an advantage being a high-rated player, but there are also chances for everyone if you have the tournament of your lifetime. to make it. Did I not do copy paste the correct way? Downloads, date. Copy. I'm sorry, I feel like a computer illiterate. I'm just talking while I'm trying to figure this out. But bear with me for a little moment, and we're gonna have the brackets ready for you guys. Oh, come on. What's going on? Brackets. Yeah, my problem right now is that I'm actually struggling downloading from Slack, which is pretty illiterate, if I could say so myself. Let's make it into a JPEG. Save it, and then save it in the correct place. Royal Arena King, bullet number 3. And then I'm gonna post it for you guys. Sorry for being so slow, but that's what happens. This is not it, but this is it. Hammer against Nicolas Thais in the first round. What are the knockout rules? How many games do they play? Asks Bear from Ukraine. So it's best of 5, meaning that it's first to 3. First person to win 3 games are through to the next round. Were you a coach for any pros? Asks Love. Yes, I have been a second, which is kind of it's an opening coach for the current chess world champion, Magnus Carlsen. Highlight of my tournament was flagging at 2250 players, says Sternix. Very good. I was flagging quite a few people myself. Bear with me is a good saying, says Bear from Ukraine. Thank you. Yeah, that's funny. Danny just said that Naroditsky is streaming. Yeah, so Naroditsky is supposed to be in here somewhere, but he's not. They still haven't gotten Naroditsky in. Okay, so probably I'm going to be playing number 8 when they realize that Danya has to get in. And I'm playing Paul from St. Petersburg, maybe. No, because when Danya gets in, then he's going to take the number 2 spot. So then I take the number 3 spot, which means I get Ali, JJ Chess. Terrible news getting the 3rd place instead of 2nd place. I have a terrible bracket because this one is wrong. Danya is supposed to be number 2, and that means no, that means Ali is number 7. So that means I'm going to play number 5, which is Luca, the Cubier Pro. So I do have a very good bracket in the first round. So good strategy getting 3rd place, even though I couldn't calculate all the consequences. Ollie will also be bumped down, so doesn't that mean you get Luca, says Flintheart. Yes! And right now you're getting the delayed version of me figuring that out in my head. Good input. You came with it just after I said it myself, but I know there's a stream delay. So I do think Danya is gonna get into this. So I'm gonna see if they have updated the 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 brackets. How many games each round and when does it start? It's starting immediately. So right now, I think they're being confused about who is streaming and who is not. So they got to figure out the brackets. But once they have done that, the whole thing is going to be over in an hour. We're going to play back to back to back to back games. It's going to be first to 3 points in every single matchup. So best out of 5 games, American style. And yeah, best out of 5 brackets are being updated as we speak. I think this bracket is incorrect. So I'm trying to stay in the Slack room to figure out where the updated bracket is. Good job on the tournament win yesterday. That was a strong performance, says he the blind. Thank you. I'm very happy with that win. It was yeah. I was so tired before the last round, but I managed to squeeze out a win and win the tournament. So that was just fantastic. Everything fell into place. Good luck, JLH. I gotta go now. Crush them. Just like Magnus will crush the Bielefeld in the last 2 rounds. Well, thank you. Will you stream and comment during the knockout? Yes, I certainly will. And it's going to make for some interesting games. The last time I played this knockout event, I made it to the final against Penguin, one of the best bullet players in the entire interwebs. And it was 2-2, and I lost the final decisive game. But it was a good try, and I'm hoping to get that first place today. Versus Luca, says Malice of Forethought. Yes, that is the calculations that I came to as well, because they don't have Danya, and that means that everyone gets kicked down one spot. I'm going to ask for updated brackets. Posted now, says Malice of Forethought. Well, yes, good, but I need to get it as well. Okay, I have the updated brackets. Now I just got to download it, which I did have quite some trouble managing earlier, embarrassing enough. Move to arena standings, update, change bracket. Okay, finally we have the correct brackets. It's Lenderman against Nicholas Thais. We have Naroditsky against Paul from St. Petersburg. We have, oh, and I'm going to be playing Naroditsky in the semi-final. That's going to be interesting. The 2 strongest, highest rated players in the semi-final. And then we have Hammer against Luca and Bartholomew against Bordy. So for me, it's good if Lenderman is knocked out in the semifinal, And it's also good if I win my semifinal. And these are the correct brackets for the tournament. And we're gonna be looking at the first quarterfinal is underway. Lenderman playing against a trophied Crazy House, which is, according to our list, is Nicholas Thais. Oh, and he just got himself checkmated on f2. I believe that is the first game. So Lenderman is up 1-0, and next round starts immediately. If you have questions, now is the time, because I'm not playing myself. Mikela Ping asks, will you ever visit the American South so that you can experience equality and freedom? You don't think I get enough of that in Norway? You think I should have more? What is your opinion on Vincent Kamer? Asks He the Blind. How far will he go? Well, I have a repeated something I have said previously, which I'm just going to repeat, is that I think when you're 13 years old, it's way too soon to tell. So I think I'm holding judgment until people are like 18. But for now, I mean, of course, he's a talented kid. And he has a good coach, so it'll be interesting to see how far he can get. How many games do you play now? So it's best out of 5. Best out of 5. Oh, checkmate. 2-0 for Lenderman. I think. Maybe it's 3-0. Best out of 5. So first to 3 points. Best out of 5 is the format. When will you reach the 2700? Already done so, Daddy Cool. You know that. We've had this discussion, I think. I have reached 2700. I'm going to do it again. When? I'm not sure. But I'm going to do it again. The only politics I want to hear about is the monarchy of chess, says Alec TV. Speaking of monarchies, we can talk about the monarchy of Norway. Did you know that Norwegians are massively in favor of the monarchy? That truly actually does astound me. The Norwegian people are in favor of inherited position and wealth. I don't get it. Navi asks, do you think blindfold chess and visualization affects your chess overall? Yes. I believe blindfold chess is a way to practice elements within chess, such as calculation and visualization. So yes, when I play blindfold chess, it is for practice. It's not just to show off. It's for actually doing some visualization practice. Game 2 has started, says Robin Peter. Okay, so apparently this was 3-0, and now we're going to be watching Naroditsky. Naroditsky with the white pieces, and it appears that white is a bishop up. I'm not sure how that happened, but it's looking good for Danya. What's your suggestions for ways to learn for a 1600 player? Well, in general, my suggestion is just play blitz and do tactics. You can get pretty far just by making sure you do tactics and play some blitz. Vertvich asks, if I renew the subscription in chess.com, do you get a percentage? No, I get a percentage if you uh, subscribe at chess.com with my special referral code. But I don't know what that code is, so no, I don't get a percentage. Okay, so Danya wins game number 1. They already started game number 2, and Danya is worse. And also, it does seem that Paul from St. Petersburg has started to adopt my repertoire in bullet chess. I mean, he's basically playing the same opening I play. And he's got a pretty good position from it. And Danya is about to sacrifice on h4. Bishop takes h4 coming up, I would think, at some point. Take with the bishop? No. It should be better for white, this. Should be quite a bit better for white. f5, then queen c6, and then bishop b6. No, bishop b6. Now you let the queen get to the king side. Queen f7. Yeah. That's not a good move. The king is very well hidden over here, and now you're letting black start a counterattack. We should have taken the pawn on e4, but now the whole position is just collapsing. Okay, so Danya is going to win this quarterfinal, and that means we're going to have Hammer against Naroditsky in the semifinal. Last stream you said it was time to get the biannual haircut. When can we expect that to happen? This week. I was planning to get a haircut the week before I left for Denmark, but unfortunately my local hairdresser was on vacation. Apparently hairdressers also take vacation. Hammer with a bracket as easy as the one France got, says Vertvich. I don't know. I mean, I have Naroditsky in the semifinal instead of the final. I think that's a pretty tough bracket. But yeah, the first bracket is pretty good for me. Let's do a repeat of what I can win today. So if I make it to the semifinal, which is very likely, then I stand to get $75. And if I make it through from the semifinal to the final, I get $120 if I lose the final and $250 if I win. So the prizes are pretty top heavy, meaning that it's first place or almost nothing. What is going on exactly right now? Well, they are playing the quarterfinal. So if you look at these brackets, you can see that Lindemann, we already saw him beat Nicolas Thais, and we are currently watching Naroditsky beating international master Anisimov. And then next round is going to be Hammer against Luca. And then we're going to have Bartholomew against Blitzstream. So these are the brackets, and the quarterfinal we're watching right now is between Paul from St. Petersburg and Naroditsky. And finally, no, I was going to say finally Paul is winning, but no, he has the black pieces, and he is dead and lost. Knight takes g6, followed by bishop h3. Did seem like a good idea there. Instead, Danya goes for the positional approach, which is also going to be good enough. f3 maybe. And he's just winning 2 pawns to the good, and now g4 would have won a bishop. It's good to see that he also plays too quickly at times. But with 2 pawns up, this is Naroditsky's game, and now f4 next move is checkmate. Naroditsky has beaten Paul from St. Petersburg 3-0, and now we're gonna have my quarterfinal coming up. Luca says Zygops. Cheering for my opponent in my stream. What's going on? I think the game is supposed to start automatically. Yes, and we're off. Sick hairdo man, says bad boy Ray Ray. Thank you. Good luck, says Vertvich. Thank you. Hammer play blindfold, says Jumpin' Jackson. Yeah, I think I'm gonna win this. I'm feeling pretty confident. Wait, a 1200 player made top 8, says Alec. Yes, yes he did. The arena format pairs you against opponents around your own rating. So if you have one of the best tournaments of your life, you are able to make it to the top 8, even if you are 1200 rated. Hammer, can you play Berserk mode to give him a chance? No, I'm here to win. I'm not here to give my opponent a chance. I'm not like you, Alec, flying into bad situations just to make it interesting. I feel like there should be a checkmate here somewhere, but I don't actually see it. Checkmate on the board. Let's do some hammer times for the checkmate. Brutality, says Almond. That's the name of the game. Please play knight h3 next, says Akulian. Are you gonna bribe me, or are you just expecting me to do it? Because I can be bribed. Wrench also thinks you need a haircut. Well, sure. I completely agree. No protests from me. Hammer got a haircut already. You just have to refresh, says Alex. Funny. Am I lagging? Really? Is that why I've been flagging everyone? Because I'm lagging? I guess that's not great. I guess we're going to take this queen and give a check. Okay, 3-0. I've made it to the semifinal against Danya Naroditsky. That's going to be a very, very tough match. It's the two highest rated players in the tournament. And I'm gonna get some water. I'm gonna see if we can find the matchup, the last quarterfinal between Blitzstream and Bartholomew. That's gonna be an interesting one. Blitzstream and Bartholomew. There you are. First game. Okay, they're playing a theoretical line in the Moscow system of the Semislav. Bartholomew up on the clock? No. Let's put some rooks in the center. I support this strategy. Rook e1, good move. Maybe play knight c3. c5. I do not like this move. I'm not a fan. Queen c7 and b6 maybe? Queen c7 and then b6. b6, come on. Maybe knight e5. I guess you have to go knight e5. Now you have to go g5. Yeah, I don't really see what white is doing. Just take this one and then maybe even take this one. It's a bit greedy, but I think he could get away with it. Okay, now you should play b3. Okay, Bartholomew is giving up pieces for no good reason. f6, good move, getting the queen into defense. White is a piece down for absolutely no compensation. Actually, now maybe some compensation. I'm not sure about that move. Queen takes here. And he blunders the rook. It's so typical. You play some kind of very dubious sacrifice in bullet chess, and you get away with it. because your opponent makes a defensive mistake and you win the game. Bartholomew. Actually, I'm cheering for Bartholomew because if we look at the current standings in the Arena King system, I'm behind Blitzstream, but ahead of Bartholomew Fins. So that means I'm actually hoping Bartholomew wins this. Good job, John. But I do think he was in trouble there. I think his sacrifice was not founded in the realities of the position. And we have a boring opening in which Bartholomew actually has a time advantage. 2 seconds up on the clock, as well as a pretty good position. This is looking promising for fans of Bartholomew. Not sure about that decision to play rook c8. I would have captured the knight on e5. But look at this. He gets away with it and plants a knight on e4. That's a good square for that knight. He's still up time on the clock. So far, so good for John Bartholomew in this match. Your attitude towards his win changed rapidly when you realized you should cheer for him, says Axe Villager. Yeah, that's me, the cynic. Realizing what's good for me and then adjusting accordingly. And Bartholomew wins. The pawn is pinned, and black wins the piece. One final game to decide. Well, actually, it could be the final game if Bartholomew continues in this fashion. He needs a win to seal the deal right here, right now. Hammer, you can win this tourney, says Neo Matic. Yes, of course I can. I'm playing very good chess today. He the Blind asks about one of the young Norwegian kids, Mats Vestby Ellingsen. Well, right now he's massively overrated due to the fact that FIDE has implemented this horrible coefficient for kids, which just result in them having a couple of good tournaments and then becoming way overrated. But as with Kamer, it's the same thing. He's too young to say anything definitive at the moment. Very nice positional play from Bartholomew. He seems to have a good edge here. And then Blitzstream gives away the rook. Shocking developments. How is he going to create an attack against the white king? I don't think he can. I think, if anything, it's black who's going to feel the... Ooh, and that's a terrible move. Queen f4. He could have just taken that one. Could have just taken on f4 and ruined the white pawn structure. But instead, he avoids it and lands himself in tons of trouble. Just take the queen and knight d7. Yes, forking the bishop and rook. Fins, Bartholomew has won 3 games to 0. And now we're going to have the semifinal between Hammer and Naroditsky. The big semifinal with the 2 top-rated players. Flag him 3 times and says unsub button. I'll try. I'm not sure why the game hasn't started yet. Yeah, here we go. Terrible play from Danya so far. And then I just spent all my time doing silly things. That was not great. He played such a terrible opening, and still, I'm not punishing him like I should have been. I blundered my queen. Oh! It's so unnecessary, and he's playing such a bad opening, and just one lousy, silly tactic, and it's... Okay. Okay, he played a terrible opening. So I'm feeling pretty confident about being able to win this. How is he up so much on time? Why am I playing so much slower than him? I do not understand. I didn't think I played so slowly. How am I so much down on time? Unbelievable. I thought I've been playing quickly today. Oh, come on. Yeah, no, I'm dead. He's just playing so much quicker than me, and I don't understand. Honestly, I don't even understand how. He's playing pretty bad chess, and but just much more quickly. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, he's playing horrendous chess. How am I losing to this guy? Unbelievable. Okay, that was a good move. Just cheapo. I mean, he's getting the cheapos and then winning. I mean, what is this thing? Just getting every cheapo in the book. Okay, not that one. No, it's banned. Okay. Yeah, he's very quick. I I I don't fully understand how he does it, but he's very quick. Maybe I'm just slow. I don't know. Okay, that was it for this Arena Kings. Unfortunately, it's a semi-final loss. Um, yeah, nothing to do about that. Oh well. Thank you for watching, everyone. Do tune back on Wednesday as there is another Royal Arena King tournament. On Wednesday, it's going to be a Blitz tournament at the same time, 8:30 p.m. Central European Oslo time, and it's 2:30 p.m. Eastern. If you are a Norwegian viewer or if you understand Norwegian, I'm going to be doing a stream tomorrow looking at my games from this magnificent July, where I have gotten back into the top 100 in the world. So that's going to be tomorrow. Go to this link for a schedule of upcoming events. I'm going to be posting my August streams very soon, just as quickly as I can kind of calm down from this summer's escapades and success. Um, yeah. So if you are a Norwegian and looking for some good chess content in Norwegian tomorrow, I think it's 5 p.m. 5 p.m. tomorrow. I'm gonna be analyzing my games from the Norwegian Championship. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you see I see you back on Wednesday.